coverage you can count on. This is KSLA News 12 at 6.
This afternoon, controversial evangelical leader Tony Alamo spoke only to KSLA News 12, and that's where we begin tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Pat Simon.
And I'm Shannon Royster. Now, that exclusive interview came just moments after taking the stand this afternoon in a hearing to decide what happens with two sets of sisters taken from his ministry during a raid back in August. KSLA News 12 Jonathan McCall has been on top of this story from the start and has the new developments.
They should get some people that know the Bible to cross-examine me.
Handcuffed in shackles and guarded under tight security, controversial evangelical leader Tony Alamo speaks only to KSLA News 12 after being subpoenaed in a hearing to determine the fate of 4 girls taken from his compound during a federal raid back in August.
Oh, there's a bunch of lies. Exaggerations.
I was surprised, not shocked, but surprised as to who subpoenaed him as opposed to him being subpoenaed.
Circuit Court Judge Joe Griffin presided over the hearing, in which he could give custody of the 2 sets of sisters back to their parents or keep them in foster care. On Friday, Judge Jim Hudson ruled that another pair of sisters taken during that same raid could be returned to their parents only if they left the ministry. Griffin says that decision will not be a factor in his.
We're pretty well proceeding as fast as the attorneys feel like they can get their questions posed to the witnesses.
On top of that hearing, this morning a probable cause hearing was held to determine if the state of Arkansas had enough reason to remove 20 more children from the compound during a raid last week.
The hearings went very well. Everyone was in place. CASA was appointed to the cases this morning.
Right now, the children are being cared for by the state.
So any visits that take place here in Texarkana will be facilitated by our staff.
How are they treating you?
Very fine, thank you.
In Texarkana, Arkansas, Jonathan McCall, KSLA News 12.
And members of the media were not allowed inside the courtroom while Tony Alamo was on the stand. The next court hearing is set for January 12th.